Welcome to Kai Trend Spot, your daily dose of what's hot, what's viral, and what's next. From K-pop to culture, we spot the trends so you don't miss a beat. Seoul, June 1st, 2025. Time keeps moving forward, and the world inches ever closer to the long-awaited date. June 10th. One name now echoes across continents. Kim Taehyung, better known by his stage name, V of BTS. Although the official date of his military discharge has yet to arrive, Taehyung's presence is already being celebrated as though he never left. In the corners of Seoul, BTS's signature purple has taken over the cityscape. From subway stations to the heights of towering skyscrapers, this is not simply the return of a K-pop idol from military service. This is a global phenomenon, a movement of emotion, unity, and love that has shaken the entertainment world with its unstoppable force. In the heart of South Korea, BTS's dedicated fans, the ARMY, have already begun the celebration, not with silence, but with a blazing fire of love. They aren't waiting for the date to arrive. For them, the moment is already here. Taehyung has come home. In Gangnam District, public buses have been transformed into moving galleries, showcasing past and present portraits of V. Every side of the bus tells a story of struggle, growth, and timeless affection. Meanwhile, in Tokyo, Manila, and Jakarta, fans have turned local cafes into exhibition spaces filled with V memorabilia. From lattes adorned with Taehyung's face to curated playlists echoing in every corner, each element speaks one language: boundless love. In Goyang, a city Taehyung once mentioned in a 2016 interview as his dream home, ARMY has orchestrated a breathtaking water fountain show at Ilsan Lake. BTS's Idol and Taehyung's solo track Slow Dancing blend together in a fluid dance of light and sound, resonating with nostalgia and hope. Purple light reflects off the lake's surface, mingling with starlight that shines like the prayers of fans who've waited for so long. Behind every drop of water is a memory, and behind every memory, a name: Taehyung. Even the city itself is speaking. In 2022, Taehyung was honored by the Goyang city government as an exemplary taxpayer. Now, the city responds with a different kind of tribute, one of public love and profound respect. Social media has become a global stage. Hashtags like "Welcome Back Taehyung" and "Purple for Love" have reached millions of posts. From digital paintings to video poetry, every creation carries the same message: we never stopped loving you. Fans from around the world are sharing deeply personal stories. Some were saved by Taehyung's smile. Others overcame hard times thanks to his music. In a world that constantly changes, V has become a calming presence, a constant in their lives. Beyond the fame and glitter of the stage, ARMY knows the human side of V. They understand his struggles, the quiet vulnerabilities he shared through lyrics and gaze. That's why this welcome isn't just for a star, it's for someone deeply loved. At train stations like Hapjeong and Hongdae, LED screens display clips from Taehyung's life journey, from a shy boy in Daegu to the grown man who now inspires millions. Each second of footage is an invitation to celebrate that path together. In online communities and fan forums, coordination runs nonstop. Fan sites, global bases, and individuals collaborate across countries and languages for one goal: to make Taehyung smile when he sees the world again. Even in small towns, murals of V appear on school walls, shops, and public parks, as if the world is collectively saying, You don't just belong to the stage, Taehyung. You belong to all of us. Some fans have chosen to celebrate through acts of service. In the Philippines, Army donated library books in V's name. In India, they organized charity drives for children's hospitals. This isn't love that only speaks. It's love that acts. Each day leading up to June 10th feels like a poem being written together, with tears, hope, and invisible embraces. And when that day comes, the world will pause, not out of sorrow, but because a kind soul has come back to where he belongs. Taehyung isn't just returning to the stage. He's returning to the warm embrace of millions who've kept him in their hearts. This homecoming isn't merely the end of his military service. It's the beginning of a deeper, more sincere, more touching chapter. The world has been waiting. And now, as the sound of his footsteps approaches the gates of the military base, there will be a meaningful silence. Because in that silence, millions of hearts will whisper in unison, "Welcome home, Taehyung. You never really left."